What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're looking at women blaming men for everything until reality hits them like a freight train. But let's get into it, right after you subscribe, of course.
I just found out that I'm not hot. And this was based on a really humbling experience where I'm trying to get 4 men together to help me move a really heavy object from point A to point B. Not a far point A to point B either. And I can't do it. It can't be done. I'm in hell. I've tried for days, texting every man I know. Can you please come help me move this heavy thing? It's a piece of granite, by the way. I think we can use that as a gauge. Number 1, can you get a group of men to help you move a heavy object from point A to point B? Number 2, how far can you get them to move it? Because what I need is a piece of granite moved about 15 feet. Cannot gather 4 men to do that. Oh, I can't. I'm going to be hungover that day. Oh, I can't. Football is on. Wah. Number 1, they don't make men like they used to. Because how come nobody wants to be helpful? Little helpless old me? You want me to pick up the granite slab? Why? You're not being helpful. Number 2, I need to level up. I need to level up. I need to get hotter. I don't feel like a hot woman would have an issue with this at all. She'd have that granite moved. She'd have a kitchen island.
Bro, did you catch that? She went from men don't help anymore to maybe I'm just not hot enough. That's one of the fastest reality checks I've ever seen. The crazy part is she wasn't asking one guy for a favor. She wanted 4 grown men to drop everything and move a granite slab. Nah, people have jobs, families, lives. And then she says they don't make men like they used to. Translation, people won't rearrange their entire day because I asked. And there it is. Modern dating meets actual reality.
Tell me why I walked into a coffee shop today and inside were 5 grown men. One was a 16-year-old with his father. And as I'm struggling to get in and out with my 2-week-old baby, which also makes me 2 weeks postpartum, and the stroller, all 5 men just stood there and watched. And then eventually some kind soul from across the street who saw me going back for the second time because they forgot my vanilla syrup in my matcha came and held the door for me. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much. And he said, you're welcome. And when he said, you're welcome, he had an Australian accent, which really checks out because of course he wasn't American. And just really got me thinking, men used to go to war and now they all just sit around and tickle each other's booty holes.
Nah, this is insane. She watched 5 strangers minding their own business and somehow turned it into men used to go to war. Bro, holding a coffee shop door and storming Normandy are not the same skill set. And the funniest part, one guy did help her. But because he had an Australian accent, suddenly it's American men are the problem. That's Olympic-level generalization. Nobody owes random strangers hero moments every time they leave the house. That tells you everything.
So I went on a first date last night, and I need to know, what is wrong with you? Truly, I've never seen anything like this in my life. But before you tell me I'm overacting, let me explain. And as always, if you like my stories, like to hear about my awful dating life, feel free to drop me a follow, and let's get right into it. So I matched with this girl on Hinge about a week ago. Cute girl, let's call her Lady. And like I said before in a previous video, I've been taking Hinge a little bit more seriously. So I have my non-negotiables on there. Have to have your own apartment or house. Can't have kids. Pretty simple. I still feel like the bar is in hell. And she actually ended up matching with me and sending me the first message. She sent me a message and it said, I checked all your boxes. I didn't even know what she meant at first, so I asked her and she said, I don't have kids, I have my own place. And we started talking from there. Again, for about a week, and conversation was fine, nothing special. Vibes were good, so I asked her if she wanted to go out last night, and she said yes. She told me she didn't have a car, which normally would be a non-negotiable, but we live in Chicago. It's not that abnormal to not have a car. And sent me an address and said, can you please pick me up for our date? So I said, of course. So I get out of work yesterday, go hit the gym, go home, shower, and get ready for our date. I start heading out to the address she sent me. And I'm getting closer, and I see no houses, no apartments. But I'm like, you know what, whatever. I pull up, and I'm in a strip mall. Strip mall's got the trio, the tropical smoothie, Chipotle, Starbucks trio. It's got a thrift shop, a nail salon. I'm not seeing any apartments, houses, anywhere. I pull in, text her, tell her I'm here, ask her if I have the right place, and she goes, yes. So I say, which one is your apartment? She goes, oh, I'm actually in the nail salon just finishing up. Do you want to come in and wait for me? So I go, very odd, but sure. I walk in the nail salon, and she's sitting there, getting a pedicure done. Looks up, hey, nice to meet you. So I walk on over, nice to meet you too. My name's Christian. She's like, I'm so sorry. I thought I would be done by now, but it should only be like 5 to 10 more minutes. And we're doing a little bit of chit chat. She's telling me she's excited for dinner. She's excited to meet me. It's an awkward way to meet someone at a nail salon. I did not see this coming. I thought I was picking her up from her apartment. And as we're talking, she casually drops in, hey, it's going to be about 120. Is that okay? And I stop for a minute. I go, huh? I just give her like a confused look. And she goes, pedicure is going to be about 120. I just wanted to look really good for you. Is that okay? And it clicks in my brain. Oh, you want me to pay for your pedicure? That's what I feel like you're trying to tell me right now. So I finally say like, oh, you want me to cover it? She goes, well, yeah, I'm getting ready for a date for you. So I go, yeah, you know what? Sure, that makes sense. I'll cover it for you. She goes, good, you can pick out the color then. And the lady finishes scrubbing her feet or whatever. I'm not trying to look at her dogs. I'm good, not my thing. And then walks over with like a book of nail colors. I picked literally the third one I saw. Like the third one over, I picked a pink color. It looked like pink. I don't give a shit what color your nails are. But as I'm picking out the nail color, I also go, why don't we add a few things? And the worker's ears perk up immediately. And she brings me the book over. The book of pedicure additions, I guess you would call it. And I see her option. Deluxe pedicure, $120. And I go, well, what about the wax dip? Did you get the alkaline and the callus peels? Like, if we're doing this, we might as well do it big, right? I swear to God, ladies' eyes just turned into money bags. Like you would see in a cartoon. Like Donald Duck seeing money. Mr. Krabs seeing money. Oh my God, great idea. Yes, we totally should. So I go, okay, yeah, you know what? Why don't we do that too? And then we'll paint your nails. You like this pink? I picked it out for you. I love that pink. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I can't wait for dinner. And I tell her, okay, I'm going to go sit up by the front. I'll let you do your thing. Come find me when it's time to pay. So I go walk up to the front, sit in the reception area, and wait about 10 minutes. I walk back once to see how it was going. I just wanted to see if she was already painting her nails. And she was. And I'm talking to her, and lady's like, how do you like them? Do they look so good? And I'm like, yeah, your feet look great. Thank you. And as I'm talking, I'm doing the pat thing. Like I'm patting my pockets, checking around, and I'm like, oh my God, I'll be right back. I left my wallet in the car. She goes, okay, no problem. I'll see you in a minute. I walk out of the nail salon, walk to my car, sit my ass right down in my seat, and I drove away. I left. I left her in the nail salon. Because why did you think if I was offering to take you out to dinner, you thought I was going to pay for, at a minimum, $120 plus tip for you to get a pedicure? I don't even like feet. I'm good. What is wrong with you? Who raised you? And before anybody comes to me in the comments and say, Christian, that's fucked up. Why would you leave her there? Why would you add on things? Why would she invite me to pay for her nail salon? Yeah, was it a little messed up? Maybe. What are you going to do about it? Maybe she'll learn a lesson. God, free will feels amazing. But you should have seen the amount of texts I got from her last night. Like I told you, I left the nail salon. I'm driving away. I'm still going to get dinner. I still want to go get dinner. So I'm going to my reservation. I ended up eating by myself, sitting at the bar, having a beer, watching the Thunder and the Spurs game. But as I'm driving there, my CarPlay is lighting up every 5 seconds. Lady, 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 lady. I had to block her by the time I got to the bar. I'm having so much fun with this new free will thing. I'm sick of being taken advantage of. But let me know if I was wrong. Let me know if I was wrong to leave her there.
Bro really hit her with the reverse Uno card. She thought she found an ATM disguised as a date, but my man started upgrading the pedicure like he was buying DLC, just to walk out. That's comedy. The craziest part isn't the prank. It's asking a first date to cover $120 plus extras before dinner even starts. That's not romance. That's invoice processing. Then she gets mad after the plan backfires? Nah, free meals are one thing. A surprise salon bill? That's a whole new subscription service. And there it is.